Evening everybody, Sean the Gardener here. Not done a video for a couple of nights. I put a short up about my giant cabbages just now, but I've not put it up yet. Just watered up everything. Come in and close the vent a minute, 'cause it does get a little bit cold during the night. And put that one down there like that. That usually goes up there like that during the day. It goes up on its edge. Right, we have a look at the plants. Well, I'm hoping these tomatoes don't go much higher, because look, ain't got far to go. Flowers are coming on them now. I'll keep the doors wide open during the day. Now there's a little side shoot there. He tried to get away from me. Yeah, you got flowers on most of them here now. Yeah, one lot there. That's the first lot of flowers. I can see the second lot of flowers coming on there, and a third lot. This is going to be challenging when they get to about here. I'm going to have to, my next plan is to tie them in, obviously. Tie them in on the second stage tie-in. And I'm hoping they don't go higher than this cable. How am I going to attach them if that's the case? I'll have to rig up something on there. I know they got a bit of a way to go yet. I'll find something, even if I have to lean them across, train them across the top, but that'll be a challenge on its own. Another little side shoot. Oh yeah, there's a big side shoot there. I didn't miss that one. See that one down there? Look. There, let's see it. That one there. Just pinch him out like that. Yeah, I'm going to have to tie these in as soon as I can. Get them onto the canes. I'm happy because this is the first year I've actually had a blast at growing tomatoes. Another side shoot. Yeah, they're right up top now. I'll leave the rest of the side shoots. Right, onions that I'm keeping in here, they're growing. There's Kelsey there, ALC there, but the ones outside, you'll see in a minute, they're about twice as thick as these. Not on them worried, because they all sort of catch up in the end anyway. They all sort of catch up later on. Not seen any, nothing's gone to seed yet. I have been looking at my shallots. I was a bit worried. We'll go out and have a look. We'll have a look at the shallots. There's the gherkin plants. They're happier in the grow bag than they were in the pots. However, these are doing quite well in the pot. I think I got a bit careless with the water because it's a soil-based soil and a few other bits. I should have introduced some sand for better drainage in there, really. There's my beans coming on. Wonders what were they called again? I forget. Strange name. Different from the run-of-the-mill ones. I got them from a specialised person up at the Weybridge showground. They were showing up there, and I thought, Anyway, we'll have a nose outside. There's another grow bag ready and waiting for these. It was, but probably stay in the pots now. Got a spare grow bag if I need it anyway, so you never know what you can put in there in a greenhouse. I might use it later on just to prolong the season with something. If it's warm enough. Mind you, I have my candles, don't I? I'll try and grow some stuff Well, that's not a plan anyway, but that's a good vision. So see what I could grow in that grow bag over when the harvesting's finished. See what happens anyway. I might get pushed for space and have to put the gherkins in there, so you never know. Right, we'll have a nosy outside. Potatoes coming on. I'm not expecting a lot out of these pots, but you never know. Might get some boilies out of it. I'm hoping that these tubs will produce jacket potato size. Hopefully. Well, we've got rain coming this week, so I'm hoping it's gonna pea down on all these lot. Helichrysums. Oh, we got a flower. Helichrysum flower. Beauty. I knew it was about time. I give these a bit of a water because they're looking a bit. I might give them another water actually. They're looking a bit dishwash there. While I'm passing. Look at that beautiful rose. I remember buying that one. And look at the new growth on it. It's really a good bush variety. An orange. It was an orange one. Yeah, I love that. There's a bugs now. Let's have a look. No, it's not. Is it aphid? Yeah, aphid of some sort on there, but not green fly. Usually see them on the buds of the roses. Come to think of it, I can't see any buds, to be honest with you. That's the only rose there is. But these are shooting up like mad. These should have other ones. Oh, goose grass there. Main crop potatoes. These are mixed potatoes. And the old bees work in the country. That's years old now. That was here when we come. So bumbling on. I keep a few stinging nettles here, but if they get too much, start to flop over, I pull them up. Right, we'll water this one. Good soaking in there. Yeah, everlasting sweet pea. This one's come up again this year. I'm glad about that. See it here? That comes out with pink and purple flowers. He's drooping out over there as well, so I'll have to train him up with something. More shallots. Dahlias in pots. These should have gone in the garden really. Global onions that need to go in the garden. Here's my AOC, you look, listen. See how they're thicker than the one indoors. I give them another feed tonight. Another high nitrogen feed. These are fairly good, but I can't remember when I used to grow them. All those years ago. What they're like. What are we in May now? June, July. I used to harvest. Yeah, late August I used to harvest mine for the back end shows. Yeah, because some of the normal shows I used to miss because I was trying to get the biggest size out of them, and it was a shame to pull them for the shows that if they've still got growth in them. So yeah, the ALC and the Kelsey are looking fairly good here. Got horse dung underneath them mixed in with some of my compost, so I'll see what that's like. I'll use horse dung again next year. There's so many negative things about it, but it's working good for me here. Yeah, so Let's go look at the shallots. Yeah, this one here, we'll go this way to look at my giant cabbages. I've got to keep adding to this one, it keeps falling apart, but it's handy because I can water in through the holes. That's one way of making use of the holes. Oh, these lot are just like, oh, I ought to name them really. I ought to name them. I could call them the 7 dwarfs, but there's eight of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there's 9 of them. 9 maidens, I don't know. Yeah, see where I snapped one off over daylight because I went in there. I'm not doing that again. They're hearting up nice. I mean, I'm half tempted to break off a few leaves and eat them already. That's how desperate I am to. There's not a butterfly got in there yet. I say yet, but as long as I keep them covered, they'll be all right. There's a flipping monster over there. Look at that, Big Bertha. Yeah. Right, let's have a look at the potatoes and shallots here. Right, I'm really happy with all this lot here. Potatoes, shallots, yellow moon, the lighter ones were, and the reddy ones are Hate of the North. Hate of the North. It's an old French variety, but these here are off an old strain. My friend's, he's in his late 70s, and he had them off his father, who had them off his father. So these are fair old. I said, you know, if you give me a load, I can help get the strain going again. And they're producing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shallots at a time. They're like, and I keep looking for those dreaded seed heads for shallots, which there's nothing yet. Not seen any. I've kept them watered. That's the secret. You've got to keep them watered. Keep them watered. Keep the roots growing. Keep the weeds. No, not the weeds. Keep the leaves growing. Yeah, there's a little tiny growth in there, so that's not a seed head. But I have been looking every day for seed heads here, because you can bet your bottom dollar if you've got to get 6 for the show bench and all that. I don't like to disturb them too much. Yeah, these are yellow moon, all the light coloured ones. Yeah, I shan't pull that one off. Yeah, I cannot see one flower head. Which I'm pleased about, because if I had these in my garden, they'd probably have flower heads on them. But I should definitely be growing them in pots again next year. And by the look of it, I'm going to need more pots if I'm growing this Hate of the North shallots. They're beauties. They're coming already. Let's have a look at these here. These are closer. These are my babies here. Yeah, lots of new growth. I water these morning and evening. This one here, I've got a weed in there, get the grass out of it. Little yellow moons seem to be doing right as well. Yeah, they're all yellow moons, but I bought some more. I'm sure I bought some red sun. But you can tell the Hate of the Norths are different from yellow moons, because the yellow moons are sort of a lighter onion. I'll be able to tell them when they mature, I hope. some of them, I don't know what they are, but this looks like Hate of Dinor as well. But they're not doing as well. It's the compost again, see? Yeah, these have come up the last few days. Well, the last day really. There's only a couple of shoots here yesterday. That's Valor. I'm going to have to get the compost on there tomorrow, top it up to about there. Don't want them going like that when they're right down the bottom. You've got a job to, like I say, it's all about the watering. You've got to keep things wet, morning and evening. Evening preferably, because if you water in the morning, you get hot days like we have been getting. You can say goodbye to the water in about an hour because it just evaporates and the plants don't benefit at all. Even worse if you've got to feed. So I always feed in the evenings and water in the evenings. It's nice and cool now. And the plants will use that water overnight. Dahlias. That's what I need to do. I need to give these helichrysums some water. Carrots and parsnips. Oh my god. Parsnips, look at the growth coming on that. Yeah, that's watered them. I've got various watering cans, different sizes really. Yeah, the carrots seem to be doing alright. These are a bit behind. Oh, these were put in. No, these were put in later than them. They're coming on. Coming on now. Don't know whether to give them a real good dose or no. I'll give them some more water in a minute. Oh, carrot head coming on there. Hopefully that's not got the seed. Some of them send seed heads up. So, not seen a lot of slugs and snails around this year, folks, at all. So, alright for the moment. Now look at this triffid. Oh, it's got flowers on as well, look. Flowers on potatoes. Strange, I guess I better water that one as well. Anyway, folks, yeah, just thinking back to what these parsnips were like. They're feral size. We was talking about them. They'll soon be up over the rim. They're well up over the rim now, and the carrots. Right, I'm going to shut the giant cabbages up and shut the doors. So it's goodbye from me. Bye for now.